I'm not really into politics, I'm just an artist. We have often heard many influential celebrities around the world using this dumbest of the excuses for their silence, for their cowardice, hiding behind this fake mask of neutrality. But the fact is that you are only privileged. You don't want to question injustice, you don't want to demand accountability, only because you don't want to ruin that comfort of your la la land. Because nothing is apolitical. Everything is politics, from the sunrise to the sundown. Even apolitical itself is a political position. But foolish are the people who accept this dumb excuse as justified, who welcome it with admiration rather than demanding responsibility. It's their privilege that makes their neutrality possible. The least affected by the injustice can afford to stay silent and remain out of politics only because their wealth, their influence, and their safety it can safeguard them from the consequences of politics. But for the millions of masses, politics is not just an intellectual debate, but it's rather what determines whether they can survive, whether they can afford food, whether they can, afford good education, good health facilities, whether they can receive justice, and whether they are free to speak. So, what is just politics for the elites and for the celebrities is what determines the daily survival for the vulnerable masses. If we talk about art, it has never existed in a vacuum. Even it has emerged through politics. Every civilization has used stories, music, paintings, poetry, and films to shape the moral imagination of its people. Artist he used to construct consciousness through his art. But the biggest irony is that the modern celebrities who inherit the legacy of those artists, of those people who used to question kings, empires, slavery, censorship, authoritarianism, colonialism, through their art, now they have out of nowhere turned apolitical. So to claim neutrality while being an artist, while influencing millions, it is purely paradoxical and bullshit. Society is like a moving train. Laws are being passed, masses are being exploited, freedom is being restricted, and you can't be neutral on a moving train because the force is much greater than your inertia. Your silence, your neutrality, it simply means that you're accepting its direction towards injustice, towards oppression. Hannah Arendt says that the evil is not sustained by those who commit injustice, but it's rather sustained by those who normalize silence. The system of oppression, it doesn't want everyone to become tyrants, but it rather wants the influential people to remain as mere spectators. So stop admiring these celebrities who have remained silent on injustice throughout, who have reduced art from a force of truth to a commodity of mere entertainment. They're not celebrities by birth. It's your recognition of their celebrity status that makes them a celebrity. So stop giving them that recognition. Think about it. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so very much.